how it started.
Can you search me right here? You see what I point at right here? Can you search me?
That's what they were gonna do, sir.
I don't want no men touching me right there, though. That's what I'm telling you. That's the whole issue.
And how it's going.
Because I'm still trying to defend myself and saying, in the midst of a crowd where y'all making me look like I'm a bad person or I'm doing something or I'm carrying something, I don't have a damn thing on me. Because that's what they constantly do to black people. That's crazy, man.
Slow down, Brosa Parks. This has nothing to do with your race. And if you ask me, the TSA agents were exceedingly patient with you. And to prove my point, let's take it from the top. This man is a legitimate Karen. Karens have no gender. Karens have no ethnicity. A Karen can be anything on the spectrum. And this man is 100% grade A Karen. What's up, everybody? Ty Rivera here, the absolute best LGBTQ comedian in the world. All right, you guys, so I ended up seeing this video that apparently was going viral about this guy that refused his TSA pat down and then couldn't understand the consequences that follow. And this is why I tell people, teach your children at an early age that they're not gonna be in control of every situation. And like I said in the intro, TSA, if you ask me, was exceedingly patient with this guy and kept trying to give him chance after chance. And I'll tell you what really bothers me about this situation and what I really think as we go. But let's go ahead and, like I said, take it from the top. Before we go any further, I am going to ask that you like, comment, and subscribe. When you hit the subscribe, click the bell, select all notifications so that you know every time I upload. Now let the buffoonery begin.
What do you guys need? We have a has it going on, I believe.
Can you search me right here?
Screening,
You see what I point at right here? Can you search me?
That's what they were gonna do, sir.
I don't want no men touching me right there, though. That's what I'm telling you. That's the whole issue. But since I don't want no men touching me, they got a problem with that. So can you search me or can a woman search me? It doesn't even matter to me.
Here's the thing. They're gonna search you, or you don't have to fly.
Hey, I'm not letting nobody touch on my ass. Why does somebody need to touch on my ass,
You
though?
don't have to fly.
For what reason?
Those were warnings number 1 and 2, if you didn't hear. She said twice in that clip, then you don't have to fly. Then you don't have to fly. And he's insistent that he doesn't want a man touching him. Which really, how fragile is your masculinity if you think that it's gay for a man to touch you in a TSA search? I have dealt with many TSA searches in my life. They are not at all salacious. I'll play a quick clip of one going on right here. You'll see how non-invasive it is. Like I said, there was a point where I was getting them all the time. And there was even one time when I got a little frustrated because on this particular trip, I had been searched no less than 4 times. But afterwards, I ended up having to, at the gate, they wanted to search me again, search my bag. And I told them at that point, I was like, this is beginning to feel not so random now. And I said it like that. They were like, sir, we have to check your bag. I went ahead and let them check my bag. I was on my way. Yeah, like I said, it was a little annoying, but at the same time, I knew that it had to get done in order for me to get on my flight. So this guy is being difficult for absolutely no reason, insisting that a woman check him rather than a man, and I'm not sure why he cares so much.
When I'm asking a lady to do it.
Sir,
does that make any sense? I'm asking the ladies. Okay. I'm not even making it a deal.
I'm going to tell you one more time.
Well, you are making a deal of it. If you weren't making a deal of it, we wouldn't be watching a video of it. There are thousands, if not millions, of people that get TSA searches every single day, and we don't see video of them. You know why that is? Because they didn't make a deal of it. So while you're trying to say that you didn't make a deal of it, even you saying that you're not making a deal of it is you making a deal of it.
You can either get served.
Hey, can you do it? You seem like somebody.
No.
Y'all bag up though. Don't touch me. Don't need when y'all touch me. Nah, I got you. Now they got a problem. They got you.
Hey, first of all, calm down. Let us work this out, okay?
So now that I got him, it's an issue. So you went from a woman to now I get this man.
Let us work
now it's an issue.
Let us work it out. Give me a minute, okay?
Okay, does anybody else think it's a little bit creepy that he's insisting that a woman do it? Maybe no woman wants to search you, sir. Maybe if they absolutely had to, they would, because at that point it would be part of their job. But maybe it does feel a little creepy that you're insisting a woman do it, and at the same time insisting that they're gonna have to touch your dick and your ass in order to do it. Maybe that would make a woman uncomfortable, that you're so insistent that she do this for you. Does that ever occur to you? And so now he's got the man. And I saw some people online, a couple stupids online, being like, well, why wouldn't they just let a man do it? Okay, well, here's something you possibly didn't think about. What if TSA and a person decided to be in cahoots because somebody was trying to take something on the plane that they shouldn't take on it? And so they're like, I'm going to be in this particular line at this particular time. Come through there so that when you get searched, you don't really get searched. And then this person is able to take whatever on the plane that they want to take. And the other reason might be because then they would have to let everybody pick their TSA agent. And you could have people doing petty things like, I want the cute one over there to check me. So if they let you pick your personal agent, for whatever reason you want to pick your agent, then they have to let every person pick their agent for whatever reason they want to pick their agent, which is not the way it works. Also, typically they do have a male search a male and a female search a female. They'll yell out female assist, male assist. Whenever you hear that when you're in the TSA line, that's because they need either a male searched by a male or a female searched by a female. I don't know if this still applies because it might have been older information, but I did see that if you identify as a particular gender, then they will make an accommodation for that, or they'll try to make an accommodation for that. But even if you were to explain that to an idiot like this and be like, okay, well, if you say you're a woman and you would feel more comfortable with a woman searching you, then they'll actually have a woman search you. But an idiot like this would be like, I gotta say I'm a woman? Well, how I'm gonna look saying I'm a woman? I'm not a woman. Clearly I'm not a woman. Why would I ask for a woman to search me when I'm a woman? I mean, if I'm a woman, I would want a man to search me. My point is, this guy would be an idiot no matter what his circumstances were. He would find a way to mess it up.
Just kind of try to stay.
Look where they pointed.
Help him. He can't do it.
But just look at where they pointed. They pointed my dick.
I'm telling you, hold on. Why can't he do it?
He can choose what he wants. This doesn't work that
But
way.
come on, man. If he
at
wants
this-
this guy to do it,
Right, so at this point,
stop. Let's figure this out.
so at this point, we called our FSD, and he's going to have the last day he can even fly today. So we already started the bridge call.
See, and now they're having to call the FSD. That stands for Federal Security Director. That is their main manager. So now their main manager is having to be called over from other things that might be more important because this guy can't just go with the program. And they're pointing at my D. They want to see my D. I mean, shut up. You make yourself sound so creepy when you keep saying that and then at the same time keep insisting that a woman do it.
But if he's okay with him doing it, because they can't do that. They don't want us for the person to choose who they're wanting to. That's just how it works. But if that's what's going to
I get it,
and if he says it's okay, then that's fine. We have no problem. We've been trying to pat him down for a while now. We're not trying to hold him here, and that's what he wants.
They told me they want to send a lady. They said a man got
Okay, well,
And you just heard her say they can't just choose who they want. And you also heard her say, we've been trying to pat him down for a while now. And he's not hearing that they're trying to say that they're done with him because he's in the background still trying to yap because he doesn't understand that he's not in control of this situation. None of us are when we're at the airport. That is a whole different situation. They have their own rules. They have the way that they run things. You can either go with it or you can figure out another way to get yourself home. And I saw some people online, again, dum-dums online, saying, well, maybe he had some trauma when he was younger. Maybe a male had touched him when he was younger. Discuss it with your therapist. That's one thing everybody has to understand is not everybody is here to accommodate your trauma and your triggers. If you have that much trouble, you drive to a therapist. The rest of the world does not care what you went through when you were younger. Now you're at the airport Act like a big boy. I know maybe your boyfriend told you that he didn't want other men touching you, but unfortunately for you and your boyfriend, sir, you're going to have to get a TSA pat down if you want to get on this plane.
Sir,
I said just pat.
what's your name?
David.
Okay,
Dyer.
David. Okay, David.
From Atlanta, Georgia.
Listen to me. Try to just calm down and listen to me. This is how they do things. You can't decide who pats you down. Okay? So it's your choice. You can either allow them to do what they have to do so that you can get on the plane and go where you have to go, or you don't have to fly.
But let me ask
Those
you this,
are your
right?
two options.
Let me ask you this, right? So I'm allowing them to do the job that they want to do, right? But I'm not allowing them to elect the person that they want to elect because I want to elect the person. Because I don't want no man touching me.
So here's the thing.
So what's the issue with that?
Because I want to elect the person that I want to elect. Well, sorry, David Dyer, but you don't get to elect the person that you want to elect. And I'm just going to come right out and say it right now because I'm tired of this guy. This is why poor people shouldn't fly. There, I said it. I don't care who's mad at it. I don't care who has feelings. This is why air travel used to be reserved for the rich. This is why airlines like Spirit and Frontier should not exist, is because people that aren't used to being anywhere, don't know how to behave in public, ruin it for everybody else. This is Section 8 EBT behavior we're witnessing right now. And this man is a legitimate Karen. Karens have no gender. Karens have no ethnicity. A Karen can be anything on the spectrum, and this man is 100% grade A Karen.
You don't have the ability to allow anyone.
Hey, but look, he don't even, it's not even no, I don't want no man.
David,
why do he gotta rub my ass?
Can you listen
Hey, come on, just do it, just do it, just do it, bro. Just do it. I'm not. That's some stupid shit, though.
Gonna do it.
I could have let the man do it. I could have let him do it. I said I don't want to do it.
So what's your choice?
No, y'all are saying y'all don't want to do it now.
You want to fly
You
or
feel me?
not?
Come on, just let me get the to Atlanta, man. That shit really
Hey,
it's heavy. Don't start hanging me and hanging me. I've been calm the whole time. Y'all want to pat my dick? Yo, we get it. You want to touch my meat?
This is a person still thinking they're cute. Y'all want to pat my dick? Y'all want to touch my meat? No, sir. They don't want to do any of that. They just want to search you the way that they have to and get you on your way. And while they're trying to be as nice to you as they possibly can be, and if you ask me, nicer and more patient than they should be, you're not understanding that, and you're still talking. And I saw some other dum-dum saying, well, if it had been a woman wanting a woman, okay. Tell me you've never flown before without telling me you've never flown before. Because like I already said, that's typically protocol, is women search women and men search men. And I saw other people saying, he should sue them. He's gonna get money if he decides. No, he's not. Stop giving people bad legal advice because Judge Marilyn Mullion is one of your idols and your unemployed ass is at home watching people's court instead of getting a job.
Go ahead, huh?
I'm trying to get you to calm down.
It ain't no way to do that. Just let me get my shit so I can go.
We want you to go to Atlanta.
I paid to go to Atlanta. I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
So let's get you there, right?
Hopefully.
Let's just get through this and get you there, all right?
We're going to be right here.
We want to get
Just
you
let him
done
do it.
talking. Just do what y'all got to do. I'm done talking, though.
What's
This
going
shit
on?
petty.
You going to let
Just
them
do what y'all
pat him
got to
down?
do. Somebody touch me, search me, whatever you got to do. That's my dick, though. That's what y'all talking about.
Hey, you're going to have to, come on, man. You're going to have to keep
Come on, what? It's there. It's red.
Hey, everybody
It's
gets
me.
Everyone goes.
It's on me.
Everybody does it. You ain't it. You're not special.
They would have to do it to me if it was me. You know? It's just the way. That's flying,
But this
though.
thing, though, pick out.
I get it.
Nesterwitz.
Mike.
Nesterwitz Mike.
I get you.
If you ask for a lady to simply search you to still follow protocol, why don't you just send a lady? Let a lady go in there.
We're calling our FSC at this point with his behavior. We need to get his okay. The way he's
How
behaving.
much longer do we have to wait? We can't let him stay here and continue to cause a scene. So.
If you guys want to take him away because of the way he's acting, that's on you.
Well, we would like for him to fly, but I need to know what's going on.
They make the phone call. It's a bridge call. It's the whole airport's out.
We got to answer. Can we get somebody to pat him down so we can get this over with? He said, let's do it.
We have a manager on the bridge call.
Okay.
They have to make the decision. We're not allowed to make that decision.
Can we get that decision sooner
She's
than
on her way
later?
over right now.
Where's she coming from?
She's coming from F.
Who is it?
Pam. But because he already refused screening, that's a manager call. It's no longer our call. You know what I mean?
Well, can she make the call? She got to come here to make the call?
I don't know. They said that he's...
We're just trying to get it done so we can move forward.
I get that. Like I said, that's not my... I'm not...
All right. Thank you. Excuse me.
Now they gotta get Pam involved, and I'm gonna tell you, I have met many a Pam in my life, and once a bitch named Pam is involved, shit has gone left. Not to mention that they already called ahead to the bridge, and the bridge doesn't want him. Little does he realize that whoever this TSA agent is really trying to be his angel right now. This woman is like, we just want to get him on his way. She already told him she wants to get him to Atlanta. She's not playing dirty and talking different when he's not around. When she went over to the other desk, she's saying, we want to get him on his way. But he doesn't realize, so he's trying to talk himself into going to jail while she's trying to talk the other TSA agents into letting him just get on his plane. And I don't blame the airline at all for being like, now we don't want him. Because if he's this much trouble and all they're trying to do is a basic pat down, can you imagine if he sits in the wrong seat? It's going to turn into a problem. Can you imagine if he feels like somebody's disrespecting him during the boarding process? It's going to turn into a problem. And what happens when there's a big enough problem? Everybody has to deplane, and then it turns into a whole different situation because there's timing as far as when flights are supposed to go out. People will get delayed. Airlines will in some cases have to give credits and accommodations for people. You're not worth it, sir. I know you feel like you are, but no matter what anybody told you about how special you are when you were younger, they lied to you.
Yeah, I know. I said I feel it too. Yeah.
All right, listen, David. Listen to me, David.
What? I just hear everything y'all asked me.
I know. Well, they're talking. I get it. They're talking to their manager so they can make decisions, and then hopefully we can get you searched and get you on your plane. But now we gotta wait because of this. Because you're making a big deal. Because you're making a big deal.
No, my dick red.
Now we all
y'all
gotta
made
wait.
a big deal. I make a big deal. I just walk through the machine. I do what y'all say. I take my shoes off. I step in line. I put my arms up.
I'm going to tell you one last time, David. You're either going to calm down or we're going to leave.
Am I not explaining what's going on, though? Is that calming down or am I
We're going to
explaining
calm
what's going
down
on?
and we're going to stop raising our voice and we're going to stop making
Am I explaining what's going on?
You
or
ready
am
to leave?
Am I calm? Or am I just
You've
explaining
already
what's going on?
explained it. We already understand.
So I can't keep
There's nothing
talking?
else to
But you're
explain.
explaining what you want to explain to me.
And we're done.
This is a classic case of a person not understanding that they are really done with him. So while he's still chatting, and if you hear, he's still trying to be cute. He's still trying to get his point across and thinks he's in some way probably being charming. I don't really know what's going on here with this guy, David. I don't know if he has some sort of mental deficiency. I don't know if he's actually mentally handicapped. I don't know if he was remedial in school. I don't know if he was special needs. I don't know if his mother took too much Tylenol when she was pregnant with him.
Don't take Tylenol.
I don't know what your problem is, Mr. David Dyer, but what I can tell you is nobody is here for your issues.
I've explained.
So you gotta have the last word for us to be done? Or can I not say my spiel because you're a police officer and your job is to do what to serve us though?
You're going.
So to make sure that we're good, right?
Let's go.
So I can't have a
You're leaving. Where's your
conversation
shoes?
to make sure that we. My
Where's your
shoes are
shoes?
right there.
Put them on. You're leaving.
So let me ask you this.
No, don't ask me anything.
No.
Put your shoes on.
That's what it's supposed to be as a police officer,
shoes
right?
on, you're leaving.
As police officers, you're supposed to be able to talk to
So at this
someone.
time, I'm trespassing
Oh my God, bro.
you, and you have the choice to leave.
But you didn't search me not one time, so you didn't have nothing
You're
on me.
getting
for real.
trespassed, and
You
you
didn't have
leave.
nothing on me.
He's still trying to give his spiel. He's like, you're not going to listen to my spiel? And then at the same time, he's trying to tell the cop what his job is. As a police officer, you're supposed to listen. You're supposed to talk. No, he's really not. When you're at the airport and the police have to come over, that should be your sign to either straighten up and get it together or you're going to be gone. And what I noticed a lot of people had missed during this point of the video is people missed when the TSA agent said, you've been trespassed. Once you've been trespassed, it's time to shut your mouth, get your shoes, and get off the property.
You're leaving.
Shit. So y'all just made me walk out of here because I don't got nothing on me.
Are you refusing to leave? Let's leave. Come on.
Well, y'all crazy as hell. Hey, where my stuff at? Where the That's crazy. Stop, don't do that.
Hey.
Hey, now what are you doing now? Y'all grabbing my shit. What is going on now? I grabbed my stuff. Hey, hold on.
Nope.
So now what I did?
Now what I did. That's literally the question he asked. Now what I did. What you did was, in typical poor people fashion, is you had to go over and grab the stuff from your bin when really, if you were doing things the way that you should do them, you would have waited for her to bring your bin to you. But just like all people that have absolutely nothing, you had to go over and get grabby because you probably think that somebody's going to try to steal from you, which there are cameras all over the airport. They are not going to steal from you, even if they are upset with you. What they would have done was they would have taken your bin over to the police, and once you got off the property, the police would have let you grab your stuff from your bin. But since you decided to go over there and flex and let them know that you're still in charge, which is what you were doing, whether you realize it or not, you were trying to let them know that you're in charge, that's your stuff, you'll grab it when you want to, and now you've made your point, but you're making your point while you're in cuffs. So did you win or did you win? What happened? Did I miss something? Because it looks like now you're actually headed to jail, where before you were just going to be kicked off the property. You just weren't going to be allowed at the airport. Yes, you were going to miss your flight, and that's annoying, but it's a lot less annoying than that happening anyway, and you going to jail, which is where you're headed now.
Because I grabbed my stuff. What are y'all doing?
You're being arrested for trespass after warning.
Trespassing where?
Did you not listen to one word we were saying, my man?
Where am I trespassing? I'm right here with a ticket.
You were.
With a ticket, and y'all ain't got nothing on me. Y'all talking about some. What is on me? Y'all talking about my dick on the pit still.
161, 1050.
That's crazy. You don't even got nothing.
Trespass, buddy.
Trespassing on what? There's a ticket right there.
How many times we tell you to stop yelling and calm down, and now you're leaving?
I'm yelling. I'm talking to y'all.
Yes,
You got everything?
Hey, can you take the next elevator? Stop shoving me like that. I'm walking out there with y'all. I ain't got to.
We're time for accidental.
Hey, make sure I can
Let me ask you a serious question. You have anything down there that you shouldn't have?
That's what's making me so. I don't have. Search me. I don't have nothing. I'm
Well, we
trying
are
to
going to search you. You might as well just
Hey,
tell us.
check this out, right? I came down here from Atlanta on an off day. To
Okay.
come and chill because I'm not cutting no hair today. So I came down to Tampa to chill. I done been to 15 spots just drinking, eating, and having a good time. Then I come back here to get on the plane. Then I'm going through this because somebody say I got something on me. I don't have a thing on me.
You could have chilled.
And now you messed up your day off. It was your day off. You went there to have a good time. And now not only are you not getting your flight home, you're headed to jail. And it's your fault. And there's the problem right there, is he just said he's been to at least 15 spots eating and drinking, which probably means about 15 drinks. So he's drunk. And here's the other thing that he probably doesn't realize. He could have been denied boarding just for being intoxicated. That's something that the airlines have a right to do. If you appear to be intoxicated, they can deny you boarding. And this probably explains why he's being so annoying, even though I do imagine that he's just an annoying person by nature and probably doesn't realize it because nobody's ever been nice enough to tell him. But that's definitely what the deal is with this guy.
I didn't have nothing on me then. That's what I was trying to tell y'all. Hey, it's crazy. Let me ask you this. How do you want somebody to relax when somebody telling y'all they don't
It's
got
over
nothing?
now. You might as well just stop.
I don't know. I never been through nothing like this. I don't got nothing on me and y'all doing all of this. That's crazy, man.
Take it as a learning experience. Don't react like this.
Let me call my mother, though. When I calling this, I call my mother.
What's your zip code, David?
I can call my mother.
What's your zip
There's
code?
nothing on me. You ain't gonna find it.
Stop.
Hey, now how can you do that here, man?
You're arrested. You get searched after you get arrested. Enough with the shit,
nothing on me,
man.
bro.
Enough with the shit,
The
bro.
shit is this. There's nothing on
What's
me.
your phone number?
And look at that. Now he's being searched by a man anyway and doesn't even get to take his flight for his trouble. Congratulations, David Dyer. You just played yourself. You got felt up for free.
Every time
It's
you get
nothing.
someone gets arrested, they get searched.
I have never been. I don't get arrested, man.
Well, you got arrested today.
Oh, man.
Enough with it, man.
That's crazy. Arkansas. Who around Arkansas?
Thank you.
Look at that. He ain't find nothing. That's not.
It doesn't matter if I'm helping to find nothing, man. What is your problem?
Because I asked one of
You're
y'all.
arrested, trespass after warning.
I asked one of y'all.
That's
to
the
do that
charge.
in there. I asked one of y'all.
When you get arrested, then you get searched.
I asked one of y'all.
We
to do that
don't
in there.
work for TSA. That
I
is
told
a
you
TSA
TSA was
thing.
running the thing.
We're not
Yeah, enough of this.
We're not talking to you.
Nah, you don't got nothing. That's why you doing all that. There's nothing there, bro.
We'll do the shoes real quick.
Shoes off.
I'll do it in the car.
As annoying as he is, he's lucky that he's never been arrested before. But if you notice, they were really digging in his ass right there. They gave him the hook. They gave him the TSA wasn't going to do anything that invasive. And he'll be very lucky if they don't decide to strip search him at the jail and make him spread his cheeks, bend over and cough. Because if he thinks that they're going to be worried about his delicate sensibilities at jail, they definitely will not. I don't know if they do that for a short, probably about 12 hours. That'll probably be the extent of his stay if he doesn't do anything stupid once he gets there. But that is one of the searches that they do. And I hope for him that it doesn't go that way. And I hope for him that he figures out that he was being an annoying person. But in my experience, people like this never learn. Everybody else is the problem.
That's crazy. Hey, make sure where the phone at? Where my phone at?
You're making a phone call to jail.
You're making a phone call from jail.
Where my phone at? Where the phone at?
I got calls.
Where's all my stuff at? Just let me know where my stuff at.
Come on, man. Let me get a picture.
Leave your foot.
The rest of me on the airplane, but nothing.
Hey, Mr. Dyer.
You gonna have it's gonna, yeah, we gonna definitely have a problem right there though.
I mean, you went to
You have anything you shouldn't have on you?
I don't have shit.
Okay.
That's why
Tell me now.
That's why I'm mad.
Okay.
I don't have
Yeah,
shit.
but that's not the charge. Okay.
What's the charge? The charge.
I told you, it's
but
just
it's still
trespass
from that
after
though. I
warning.
don't have shit.
And now his stupid ass is headed to jail. And what he doesn't realize is that the fact that he had nothing on him to begin with makes it even more pointless. At least if he had something on him, there would be a reason to be difficult. There would be a reason to add all this extra and do too much. But the fact that he didn't have anything, and if he had just gone through a quick search, he would have been on his way and probably home by now or close to home. But instead, he's in the back of a police car.
Honestly, homie. That wouldn't frustrate you? I'm in an airport. I'm trying to go home.
Listen, when you go to the TSA screening, they're running the show.
Uh-huh.
So when they tell you what they're doing, that's their fault. I don't even have a decision over that.
Mm-hmm.
They make that call.
Mm-hmm.
So we were trying to help you and work with you. And you still had the issue, and we told you this many times, you still did.
Mm-hmm.
And so then when you keep yelling, you make it seem, you say, okay, it's time to leave. We're being trespassed. We told you that. And then we were saying, let's go, let's leave. And you still didn't want to go, and you still were making a scene.
So can I put my...
That. And actually, I think you might have picked up a disorderly charge too.
Can I put my part in?
And this is how you know you're dealing with a truly stupid person, because he still thinks there's a case to plead, not realizing that at this point, he's just talking to make himself feel better. Because no matter what he says, they're not going to take off those cuffs. They're not going to let him go. They're not going to drop the charges. If he's lucky, the judge will drop the charge if he doesn't have any priors, which he said he's never been arrested before. So this could turn out to be not even a slap on the wrist, possibly a small fine. Who knows? But whatever it is, it's too much because it's fully avoidable.
So my part is, when you said disorderly part, we was just riding in the car now. When we said disorderly charge, right?
Yeah.
So if I don't do what I'm doing in order to talk, how is anybody gonna hear me? Because y'all steady trying to shush me when I'm telling you it's nothing wrong in the first place. So they steady trying to shush me, and I say, you can see that I was willing to be searched. I said, hey, just please let a woman search me or something like that.
TSA was making a decision, and they were getting someone to do it, and you still were making a decision.
I said if it's a woman, it's fine. Then even when I went to the older black guy, y'all told him no.
They were trying to shush you for your own good. They were trying to shush you so you wouldn't talk yourself into going to jail, which is exactly what you did anyway. And what you're still not understanding is that nobody cared when you were saying this same thing before, because you're only reiterating the exact same things you already said a million times at the airport, not understanding nobody cared when you were at the airport, and people care even less now that you're in the back of the police car.
So explain to me. But look, you can't even explain how that's fair though. When they said they had somebody, I got somebody from TSA, right?
I'm telling you I can't explain because I don't work for TSA, nor do I know their procedures.
But so is it not up though, or not? Because now you got me in a paddy wagon when my plane leave at 8, and I can't even get back home to my family because of a situation where I'm telling y'all I don't have nothing on me.
You can't get home to your family because of yourself. And now, not only can you not get home to your family tonight, you're trespassed from the airport. And that's really going to hit you when you sober up, you get out of jail, and you realize that because you're trespassed from the airport, you're either going to have to rent a car, you're going to have to get a bus ticket, you're going to have to get a train ticket, you're going to have a family member pick you up, or you're going to have to walk. Whatever you do, but you're no longer allowed at that airport, so you're not going to be able to fly. And I don't know if that comes with an automatic no-fly list or you're still eligible to fly out of other airports, but this could affect your whole life, and all because you don't want to appear gay.
And then when somebody finally searched me, you still see I don't have nothing on me, but I'm still getting hauled off with handcuffs, like I did something wrong.
My point exactly. You didn't have anything on you all along. You should feel extra stupid about that. Again, you're in your own way. Learn your lesson.
Because I'm still trying to defend myself and saying in the midst of a crowd where y'all making me look like I'm a bad person or I'm doing something or I'm carrying something, I don't have a damn thing on me. Because that's what they constantly do to black people. That's crazy, man.
Don't blame your race for the fact that you personally don't know how to behave. Plenty of black people fly every day without incident. So your problem is not that you're black. Your problems are that you're annoying and you're stupid.
Never calm down, and even when we said we want to fly, want to get out of here, we have to wait for TSA because you're still here making a scene. You're making a scene, we want you to leave, you didn't leave. That's what
I agree with y'all. I said that's okay. I said just have any. I said, could you search me? I said, can he search me? I said, matter of fact, can she search me?
that is up to TSA, that is not up to us.
So
I search you because you're arrested.
I didn't make a scene. I just said I would like a lady to search me. You have to still perform your job.
That's a whole different thing when I'm searching you because you're arrested when I'm searching you. When they search you, it's for flying. If I go through TSA, I have to do whatever they say. If they tell me to do this, I have to do it. It's TSA. You're not flying unless you do what they say. So I get where the frustration is coming from. But you kind of, nowadays with flying, you have to do what TSA does. It's something to do. So if you requested that guy to search you and then say no, then he's not going to be able to. Even if I did it. I can show them my badge. I can say, hey, I'm going to say no, we're doing it this way. And I got to be okay. That's just the way it is.
So they could have sent, but this is the thing though.
I don't know.
When I asked them to send anybody, they still wasn't trying to send them. So when they sent you, so first, this is what they first told me. They said, hey, we're bringing the police officer so they could do it. Y'all came and y'all didn't even search me. And then they had me waiting on somebody else.
We're there to make sure everything flows smooth. That's what
But what's the point of lying to me like I'm a terrorist in threat or something? I'm not nobody. I'm trying to get home to Atlanta.
He was charged with trespassing in an occupied structure and disorderly intoxication in a public place.
Trespassing and disorderly intoxication in a public place. Misdemeanors probably get dropped to infractions. I've had a couple infractions in my life. It's not the end of the world, but it is a crease in your entire week, and he's gonna feel real stupid about that if he has any common sense when he's sober. But a lot of these people you find are just as stupid when they're sober as they were when they were drunk. And he could end up going through his whole life continuing to make mistakes like this because he still doesn't see the flaw in his thinking. And that's what this is really about, is some people, no matter what you do for them, are just going to be stupid. And they're going to find a way to shoot themselves in the foot. And that's exactly what David Dyer is a true lesson of. And that's where I'm at on it. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. If you want to see a video of me talking about Serena Williams getting triggered by a cotton plant in a hotel hallway, click the video on your screen. Other than that, as always, thank you for watching. This has been Ty Rivera, the absolute best LGBTQ comedian in the world.